All right, let's talk. Do you ever feel like your work life has just completely eaten your personal life? Like, where did the weekend go? Well, today, we're going to dive into a super simple, maybe even radically simple, way to manage your work, actually get stuff done, and finally get your time back.
I mean, this quote just hits, doesn't it? At some point, you look at your business and notice there are no weekends. Wow. That right there, that's the feeling. It's that slow burn, Friday just melts into Saturday and your whole Sunday is just this cloud of dread about Monday morning. I think we've all been there.
And this is exactly what that feels like. You're living in two different worlds. Your clients are up and at 'em. It's 6 a.m. Monday, the emails are flying, and you're still mentally on Sunday afternoon. You're always a step behind, constantly playing catch up. It's like you're in a different time zone from your own life. It's exhausting.
So, the big question is, how do you get out of this mess? Well, the idea we're digging into today offers up something powerful, something super straightforward. It's called the task situation. And honestly, it's presented as pretty much the only way to really slice through all that chaos.
Okay, so where does it start? It starts with one super basic, crystal clear thing. You've got to forget all the noise, all the millions of things you could be doing. Just focus on this one question. What actually needs to be done? And right on top of that, you add the second piece of the puzzle. This part is absolutely key. See, it's not enough to just know what you have to do. You got to know when it needs to be done. That little addition, that's what gives it structure. That's what creates urgency.
And that's it. Seriously, that's the whole system. A task situation is just knowing what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. That's the formula. No complicated apps, no 12-step methodologies, just that. It's kind of shocking how simple it is, right? Okay, so right about now, you're probably thinking, great, I get the idea, but what do I use? What's the tool? So let's talk about the toolkit, because the whole philosophy here is that the tool, well, it's the least important part of this whole thing.
Look, you can use whatever you want. A fancy task manager app on your phone? Go for it. Your regular old calendar? Perfect. A simple spreadsheet? Works just as well. Heck, even a piece of paper and a pencil is a totally legit option.
You could even use a stick in the dirt. Seriously, the point they're trying to make is that the system is what matters, not the shiny, expensive software, not the perfect app. The tool does not matter. The clarity is everything.
All right, so we have the formula. We know the tools don't really matter, but there's one more piece. It's the mindset. This is the secret sauce that makes it all click. It's like the ultimate filter that helps you figure out what you actually need to be working on.
Because let's be real, you can get so lost in all the productivity talk out there, right? You hear all this stuff like, you gotta scale, bro, and build these super complex systems, and blah, blah, blah. This whole idea just throws all that noise out the window. It all comes down to one single, simple question.
And here it is. This is the question. This is your ultimate filter. Before you do anything else, just ask yourself this one thing. What do I need to do before I can play? Simple as that. What is standing between me and my downtime? What's the non-negotiable stuff I have to finish before I can just chill?
So this all leads to the final piece, the big takeaway. It's a simple, direct mandate. It's the command you give yourself for how to organize your time and actually get your life back from your job.
So once you've asked that question, what do I need to do before I can play? The answer is almost brutally simple. You just do that. That's it. Not the other 10 things on your list that would be nice to do. Just the essential stuff.
And then you play. For real. You unplug, you relax, you actually enjoy your weekend without that cloud of dread. See, this whole thing isn't about working more, it's about creating a hard line, a clear boundary. Work time is for work, and your playtime is actually, truly, for play.
When you boil it all down, that's the message. You got to strip away all the excuses, all the procrastination, all the overthinking. Just focus on the task, focus on the deadline, and just get the work done.
And that's really the final word on this. It's a beautifully simple system. The power to get your time back, it's right there. It's in your hands. You don't need a new app. You don't need some productivity guru. All you need is clarity, action, and yeah, no excuses.